channel. If you're new here, my name is Janae. I run a blog called Highlowluxxe and I focus on luxury, beauty, fashion, and travel. And today we're doing a thrifting haul. I have my rack back here. I'm gonna go through everything I thrifted last week. And of course, I'm gonna style everything up, try it on, talk you through why I chose it, all of that. So we'll do a split screen. And of course, if you like these types of videos, outfit styling, beauty, luxury, makeup, that kind of stuff, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification so you never miss a video. And without any more rambling, let's get into it. Okay guys, first up is a pair of slacks dress pants. Now these are totally on trend. They're more of a menswear kind of vibe, but also they can be like that minimalist trend that I talked about in my 2020 trends video. So here they are. Love the color. These are men's pants. They are a size 30 and the waist fits fine. It's a little big, but it's super high-waisted, so I can just put a belt on. And I got them for $7.99. What a score. I'll pop up a picture of like a few brands that are selling things like this. I mean, think Celine, even like the Frankie shop, which I love, but these pants, they are like 200 bucks and you can get this exact style. Like, it's all about the high-waistedness, and then like pleats in the front and then more of a wider leg. You can get this style for $7.99 or however much they may be at your local thrift shop. But I love the color, love the fit, and I'm a really big fan of menswear style in general. So this may not be everyone's vibe, but yeah, I just love these. They fit so great. Again, I got a size 30. I'm typically a size 6 right now, so for reference, but in general, when you thrift, you should just, if you find something you like or the style, just try it on no matter the size, because you can always get it tailored, or you just never know, especially if it's like vintage or older. Sizes are different stores sizes are different, so always give it a try and just see if you can make it work. Okay, next up, I finally found a pair of vintage Levi's. OMG. These are again men's, and this is a big trend. I actually didn't mention it in my video because I wasn't sure how I felt about it, but acid wash jeans are coming back in. Of course, that's something that I'm gonna thrift because I don't know how long I will like it, but these jeans fit really, really well. They are a size 31 in men, so like most jeans, really high-waisted jeans for me, if you have like hips or anything like that, they do have a little like gapping in the back, like gaping in the back, but a belt can fix that, or usually I'll just get them tailored and just have them take the waist in a little bit. But through the thighs, they fit really well. They're like a mom jean style, even though, because they're vintage. For reference, if you are looking for Levi's, they are the fit 550, and the waist is a 31, the length is a size 30, and I got these for $10.99 at my local thrift store. And I went to 2 thrift stores. I know a lot of people ask about thrifting. I honestly only ever go to one. It's called Unique, and it's just the closest to my house. But I think Unique and Savers are like the same brand. They just have different names, because I've seen people's videos with like thrifting at Savers and they look exactly the same. Like the price tags are the same, the fitting rooms are the same. So I would suggest those because I really like, everything is super organized. Everything's organized by size, by style. And I finally went to a Goodwill and I was not here for it. I went to a Goodwill yesterday and I didn't find anything. And it was just like, everything was all over the place. It was just like, I couldn't. So I suggest a Unique or Savers. If you don't have those, I'm sorry, but that's where I shop, Unique. Okay, next up, another trend item for 2020, which is why I love thrifting so much, because I like to invest in classic items, and then I like to find like trend-led pieces, thrifting, or just at a lower price point. So I talked about the utilitarian trend in my 2020s video, and I found this in the men's section. It has like the pocket detail, which makes it more of that utility vibe. It's just a button-up shirt, but I really like the color. This reminds me of like resort wear, like Michael Kors. I'll see if I can pop up some pictures, but like I imagine this in the summer, like tucked into like some high-waisted like white linen shorts and like some sandals. Oh, I can just see it now. That is the vibe in my head, which is another tip when you are thrifting. You need to have ideas in mind. One, you need to have a list. Like I went in with a list. I was looking for like 5 things and I think I found like 3, and then I found some other random things. But you need to have a list, and you need to understand your style and like your vibe and how you're gonna wear something. If you can't figure out how to wear it in the thrift store, you shouldn't buy it, because it's not gonna get any easier when you get home. So when I saw this, I could picture an entire outfit in like different ways I would style it. So this is a men's size large, and it was $8.99. and it's super cute. Love the color. You know, I love me a good neutral. Next up is an item I'm super excited about. I actually didn't have it on my thrift list. It's not a huge trend, but it is this button-up denim shirt. So I've been seeing a lot of like Canadian tuxedos. I'll put up a picture if you don't know what that is, but it's just denim on top, denim on the bottom. Like literally like 2 weeks ago, I was like, God, I really wish I still had a denim shirt. And I found this in the men's department, and I love the shade of denim that it is. It's kind of a darker denim, and it matches a lot of my jeans because I want to do that denim on top, denim on bottom look. It is a Ralph Lauren shirt. It's from the men's department, size large, and it was $8.99, and it's in really good condition. Again, I usually, if I'm buying a women's shirt, for example, like this shirt is thrifted. It has shoulder pads. It's one of my favorite shirts. The brand is Karen Scott, and I always try to find her shirts because that's super vintage and they always have shoulder pads. Neither here nor there, but thought I would share. But for women's shirts, to get the look and feel I like, which is more oversized so that I can tuck them into jeans, I usually will try to get extra large shirts or large depending. I'll even get like a 2X. Just depends on the style. And then men's, I usually try to get a large because again, it's just the style I prefer when I'm tucking in. Next up, dying, is another, is this a men's shirt? No, this is a women's shirt. It is this like plaid, it reminds me of like the shacket, right? The shirt jacket, which is really in right now, and it's has snap front. It has this really cool plaid, but it's not super thick, which made me really excited because I could wear it as a shirt. Like it's not too thick where it would be weird or uncomfortable. It's really soft, and then the coolest part is this. You see this? What is this? What is this? Fringe. This fringe, and it has fringe on the bottom too. Oh my god, it's so cute. And then I also loved just like the color combination of the plaid. I have 2 pink bags now, so I'm like, either one would be perfect, but it's like mostly neutral, but like a little pop of pink. I just thought this was so cute. It's big enough that I could wear it as a dress, I think, with like some boots or like something more casual. But then also I could wear it just like as a layer over like another shirt. I don't even know how I'm going to style it yet. Most of the other things you see here are kind of like how I'm going to style them to show you, but I don't even know. I might show you both ways. But this is a size large. It is from the women's section, and it was $7.99. Okay, next up is just a statement piece. Oh, it's so gorgeous. It is this cropped blazer, and I think in one of my vlogs in December, I talked about cropped blazers really being on trend and really in style. And as soon as I picked it up, I already knew what I was gonna wear with it, which is what you're seeing on the side by side in the split screen. This is vintage. The brand is Rimini. Never heard of her. It's a women's size 10. She has shoulder pads. Look at that neckline, the detail. Oh my god, she's stunning. This gorgeous navy, velvet buttons, bedazzled. She was $7.99, and she's a size medium. And again, anything with shoulder pads, I will usually figure out a way to make it work. Very excited. The next thing was actually on my list. I have been looking for a off-white cream blazer. I do not have one in my mini blazers. Like the lightest I had was tan, and then it like skips right to white. And I have been looking for this for probably like a couple months, and I've never been able to find one. And I found this stunning. It's from the men's section. It is an extra large, which most of my blazers are. That's usually just like I feel like the average size of men. Because like they have smalls and mediums and even larges, but the sections are like so tiny, and I usually never find anything. The only blazer I've ever found in a large is this one, which you guys always ask me, how does it fit so well? It's because it's a size large, but I usually can never find that. But anywho, this one it's an extra large. It was $9.99, and it's Chaps is the brand, and it says it was made in Egypt. Fancy. Okay, my final item, which I think I'm the most excited about because it is a dupe of something that I have been lusting over. I knew I wasn't gonna buy it, but it just is so close. It's amazing. It is this trench coat, and it is gray, and I will put up first the coat that I love, which one of my favorite bloggers she has, and I just loved it. I just loved how, again, I love shoulder pads. I just loved the structure. I believe hers is either a Burberry coat or a Louis Vuitton coat, but it's tweed, it's gray. So of course this is not tweed or anything, but the fit is exactly the same. It's from, I can't remember if it's from the men's department. It also came with a lining, so that made it even cooler because it can be super warm. It has like this, I already like unzipped it and took it out, but it's London Fog is the brand. And it has like this like super cozy lining if you wanted to like wear it as a coat. But I thought it was perfect for spring because it's more lightweight when it's just like raining or you just want a light jacket to throw on. So the lining was like, you could unzip it. And this was $20.99, and it is a women's coat actually, and it is, I don't know where the tag went off that, but it was a extra large. I want to say a women's extra large, but of course you'll see like how it fits. I do want to share a few thrifting tips if you are new to thrifting, so let's get into those. Okay guys, let's quickly get into a few of my tips for thrifting. And also I have a few previous videos around thrifting, like a Come Thrifting With Me where I'm actually in the store and kind of like in the fitting room. So I'll link those at the end of this video if you want to watch more videos on thrifting. But a few of my tips, always have a list. So when I went thrifting this time, I had a list that I wanted a cream blazer. I wanted to find high-waisted jeans. I wanted to find cardigans, and I wanted to find a few skirts, which obviously I only found 2 of the 4, but that just gave me a guide, so at least I knew what sections to go to. Oh, and I wanted to find a pop of color suit, which I didn't find that either. But it at least gives you direction when you go into the store so that you're not overwhelmed. Next is make sure you check every item before you buy it. Check for stains, check for holes. I prefer to just try everything on. It's time consuming, but also it helps you kind of see everything better. Some things you can't see like a hole until it's like actually on your body. So I recommend trying everything on as well, but then just check everything thoroughly to make sure there's no holes or stains. Next tip, look for fabrics. Now you don't have to necessarily read the label, but I would definitely recommend like just touching, like that's kind of how I shop. Like when I'm at the racks, I'm looking for colors and then I'm just feeling. Like I don't necessarily like open every item to look at each piece, but I will just kind of scan for colors and then I'm kind of feeling. So like when I saw this shirt, I was like, interesting color, but when I felt it, that made me pick it up, because just because it's cheap doesn't mean you need to buy everything, because that's how you'll just get like an overflow of things in your closet that you don't necessarily wear. Next tip, and this is just a shopping rule in general, but definitely when it comes to thrifting, because you can be so enticed by the price point, is make sure you can wear it at least 3 ways. Again, if you can't figure out how to style it in the fitting room, you're not going to figure it out once you get home, or it's just going to be too hard to figure it out and you're going to give up and then never wear it. So when you see something, think like, oh, I can wear this with X, Y, and Z that I already have at home, and that's how you know it's a valuable piece to add into your wardrobe. I think that's it. If I think of any other tips or remember any other tips that I didn't mention, I will put them in the description box, so make sure you check that. Of course, I can't link anything because it's all thrifted, but I'll link my other thrifting videos so you can see those. Hey guys, that's it. That's my thrifting haul. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope the tips were helpful. I hope styling the pieces was helpful if you want to get into thrifting, or if you're just a thrifting expert already. I hope this was enjoyable. Of course, if you stuck around this long, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification so you never miss a video. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and read my blog at Highlowluxxe. And as always, thanks for stopping by. See ya.